Hey, we're live. Hey, guys. Hi, Mike. Hi, darling Disney Divas. You guys can talk too.
Hello!
Yo-ho, everyone. Yo-ho.
Hello.
Oh, my goodness.
Does everyone
Okay.
Cat know who Cat is? Or who Cat is?
Wait, look. I'm a candle.
Wait,
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Nikki wins the Staying in Character Award. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, Sarah's out.
What in the hell is going
I
on?
love my sushi. If I could be sushi, I would be. Oh, wait, I am.
You know, I can see why everybody would want to be raw fish, seaweed, and cold rice.
It's delicious. I just
If I could be dead, I would.
Oh. Very perfect.
Hi, Cynthia, Candy Mom. How are you?
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, honey. Megan Master is my son.
Hello, Megan Master. That is like a really cool name.
So
Hi, Trix.
I'm going to share us out.
Karen Cook. Hello, girlfriend.
Hi, Karen.
Oh,
Karen, every time I look at my picture. I need to put a little sticky note down at the bottom because I'm not kidding. Like, I'm getting hives. Like,
Don't be scared of me. I don't fight hard.
oh my God. Nikki's chirping me out. I love it.
She's amazing.
Character.
this is why I chose sushi. It's safe and delicious.
Wait, are you actually sushi? I thought you were a turkey.
No, she's sushi. A sushi roll.
Everybody,
Oh my gosh. I thought it was turkey.
see, this is my shrimp. And then I have,
I thought that was your, like, gobbly neck.
and then I
whatever
have
those are
a pillow of rice because I'm taking that.
Nice.
I got my
I
chicken.
love wasabi sauce.
Oh no!
What you put on
Don't
sushi.
ruin it with wasabi. What's wrong with you?
I don't eat sushi. Mike Wheeler, hello. More sunshine, please. Hello.
Hello, Jim.
Hello. Oh my gosh, Kelly, you're cracking me up.
Oh my goodness, I just keep looking at Nikki and I love her. She's my Twinkie, but she's kind of scaring me.
I just said she's cracking me out because she's staying in character.
Yes, I'm impressed.
Cat is taking selfies.
Okay. I'll be a little bit more cheery.
Great. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
I was practicing for my Halloween party tomorrow. I have to stay in character.
Yes. And you did very well.
Is your whole family the Addams family?
No. So it's just me and Scotty. And then I made a candy bucket that looks like Cousin It.
Oh, cool beans.
That is awesome.
Hold that thought.
You need a dog.
okay, so while we're still getting people in here, let's go ahead and give them the topic of the question of the day, so they can answer it in chat, and then we can go around and answer it. Where'd Kelly go?
Valerie, I'm not a nut. I'm sushi.
Oh gosh.
Did somebody look? Oh, you guys have probably seen pictures of Jalen. Look at this bucket.
Oh,
It's Jalen. It's
It looks just like
bucket.
me.
It's amazing. But anyway, I bought this yesterday. So if anybody on the top row wants to drop candy down to me, I have my bucket.
I don't think I have it. I got a bracelet. Catch. Ready? Yep.
Wait. Well, there we go. There we go.
There you go.
Candy
Oh,
over.
awesome. Cool beans. Thank you.
All right.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone.
What is your favorite fall or Halloween tradition? So, chat, you can answer that, and we'll go around and start with Morticia over there.
I like decorating my house. So right now it's really spooky. I've got candles all over the place and cobwebs, and this is the month I don't have to dust my house. So that's exciting.
That's kind of like no shave November for me. That was a light reaction there, Kelly.
Did you see?
I didn't know what to say. What did you just say? It's a early no shave November.
For me, yeah. So basically, I'm embracing that.
Yeah.
So right now she's hearing.
I'm an overachiever.
He thought cat was a plant from Pandora.
When you run,
We should have the winner of name what cat is here, and
Three guesses.
she's a cannibal right now.
3 guesses on what cat is. Oh, cat!
She's a cannibal.
I thought she was a turkey. Even after you told me what you were, I still thought you were a turkey. So I'm just in denial.
Ooh, Karen and I have one of the same traditions. I was looking at Karen's comment. She says her traditions, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and watching the original Halloween movie on Halloween. That one's mine.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Did you say that was yours?
Oh, the second one, yeah. I haven't gone to Mickey's Not So Scary.
Okay. Kelly, did you say yours? I got caught up in comments for Kat's costume.
No, I didn't. When we lived in Arizona, this started with my parents. And then when I bought their house when they passed away and raised my kiddos there, we were the Halloween potluck house for the entire neighborhood. So other parents would come over, neighbors, and bring lawn chairs and their big bowls of candy. And we would hand out candy from our front yard. We would have a fire pit for roasting marshmallows. I'd have big coolers filled with Capri Suns and water bottles and apple cider sangria and chili and hot dogs and all kinds of desserts. And so we were kind of the hub of the trick-or-treating fiesta in our neighborhood. And so that's my favorite tradition. I miss it very much. But my favorite part was after it was all done, and we had, we would decorate all in pirates. We had a huge pirate ship in our front yard, and pirate lights and pirate music. But the kids would come over to our house after all the trick-or-treating, spread out in the living room, all their candy, count how much candy every kid got. And then it was like Wall Street. They were trading, I'll trade you 3 Baby Ruths for a Reese's, or, and Taylor always made out. She was charging money because she's allergic to everything. And she would be charging cash. Candy. And it was just awesome. So usually our whole family would dress up in a theme, with the Army of Children, and it was just a great time. So I was raising my kids in the neighborhood that I grew up in. So, and a lot of the kids I had, played with and swam in each other's pools and everything, they ended up buying their parents' house. And so our kids were growing up together. So it was just a really cool vibe. Taylor's still living there now. And so anyway, that was it. Being the neighborhood potluck.
I like it. I think Sushi's still eating sushi, so I'll go with mine.
I had some sushi left in there.
So mine was from when I was a kid as a Girl Scout. Our Girl Scout leader would have a bonfire and a haunted house at her house every year. She would blindfold you, walk you around the house, and take you to the kitchen, make you feel the vegetables and things, and say that this is a witch's finger, this is witch's hair, and different things. Scared me every single time, and her sister was actually my 6th grade teacher.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Go Sushi.
Okay, so Sushi likes dressing up. I love dressing up. Like, that's the best part is that, like, I have, like, outfits each day that, like, I like to put on, like, to school. I have little bows and earrings. And because I work with kids, they really appreciate it. I just got, and I've been taking this to work with me, and the kids love it. So like this is totally acceptable to carry around this time of year. Hello, Rapunzel. Hello, welcome.
There she is.
Hi.
Yeah, those awkward silence. Sushi, are you done? You need to change your name to Sushi.
Yes. Oh wait, how do I do that? BRB.
Sushi.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
She dropped.
She dropped out.
That's good work. Hey, Tay Ray.
Hello.
Are you
You
recording?
look so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Where'd she go?
Reading the comments.
Taylor, we were just saying our favorite traditions, and I was talking about our neighborhood potlucks and how much fun they were.
Oh, yeah, they were fun.
And you'd invite all your friends. So fun.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you dressed up as, Taylor?
I was attempting to do Elsa. I had a costume, but it looked stupid. So I was like, yeah, we're scrapping this and just going blue shirt. But I had already spent forever on makeup, so I was like, okay.
Well, you look very pretty. I thought you were Rapunzel. Because I'm sorry, I'm moving around. There we go. Wait, now I'm weird. Okay.
I like your name, Cat.
Perfectly Sushi.
That should be a song. Perfectly Sushi. I love you.
That's funny.
So we have the 15 fall questions tag. I have all the things written down if you guys want me to read it.
Yeah, because I took a screenshot. So
Yeah, I took a screenshot too.
thank you, teacher.
Number 1, starting with Miss Christy. What is your favorite Halloween movie?
Favorite Halloween.
Back in the background. There's
What
like
is that?
It's a poltergeist.
Yeah.
It's not coming from me. I'm good.
There's nothing in my house.
Okay.
Oh, it's coming from Alicia.
Oh.
A pirate sword.
Oh,
It's a poltergeist, I'm telling you.
It sounds like someone saying I'm going to eat sushi, and I'm very scared right now for my life.
Oh,
I think it. Let's see. Yeah.
There she is.
Okay. What was the question? I'm sorry. Favorite Halloween movie?
Favorite Halloweeny movie?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Halloween. Oh,
Kelly does not approve of that. You need to pick another one.
I veto that. Okay, go ahead. Who's next?
Allie. Oh, we'll come back. Nikki. I can't look at you. Nikki. I'm so scared.
Mine is Ichabod Crane. Sleepy Hollow.
Did you see that the new plush that they have, the Ichabod Crane and
Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad?
Oh my gosh, I have to get it.
They're really cool. I think it's $40 for the 2 plush.
Oh, that's on my list.
Kelly, what is your favorite Halloween movie?
You know, I'm with Nikki on this. Sleepy Hollow is like the best Halloween movie, and it's so scary. It's really scary.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. It's scary.
Yeah.
And I just love like Beetlejuice and movies. So
It's funny because I'm smiling, but it doesn't look like I'm smiling unless you see my teeth. That is hilarious. I'm like closed mouth and it looks like I'm just somber, but I'm actually smiling. It's the contour of my cheeks.
You did a really good job. Like, it is fierce. I love it.
Really
how
good.
about you, Taylor? What's your favorite Halloween movie?
My favorite movie, like Halloweeny one, is Corpse Bride.
Stole mine, but I love it.
Yeah, that was my favorite Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, I'm with you. Corpse Bride, the Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp is terrifying and lovely and fantastical. I think those are my favorite, and I really love Hocus Pocus. Like, that's like something I have to watch. How about you, Allie?
My husband's favorite Halloween movie is Sleepy Hollow. Funny that you mentioned that. He loves that movie with Johnny Depp. Mine, if we're going scary, is the original Halloween movie. I'm sticking to that.
And Valerie said that that little shop, that is definitely a scary movie. A plant comes alive and eats you.
Little shop. I know you all wanted to do that too. That was scary. By singing, right, Taylor?
I'm literally quaking, like shivering. My bones are, shattering against each other.
Do you know that movie has 2 endings?
The what?
I didn't finish it.
It has 2 endings.
What?
I just found that out about 3 weeks ago. I was watching the movie and it was a completely separate ending than the ending that I've always seen. And I was like, wait, what is this ending? And then my daughter goes, that's the ending that I always see. And I'm like, no, it has a different ending. And she's like, no, this is the ending I've always seen. And I was like, well, then there's an alternate ending. And then I looked it up and showed her the ending that I'm used to seeing. And she was like, I've never seen this before.
What movie is
2
it?
endings. One is where they live happily ever after and they live in the house and then the little Audrey plant is in the front yard. And then the other ending is where the plants take over the world and they like smash all the buildings and everything else. So yeah, there's 2 different endings.
I didn't know that's interesting.
Is that for the Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp?
No, that's for Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors. I'm a little far behind. I'm like, wait, what? You know, I've actually not seen that movie.
I haven't either.
Little Shop of Horrors.
I
Really?
love
The
that
song.
movie.
You know the song?
I love that movie.
Would you like me to sing it some more, Taylor?
No.
Taylor actually tells me in church to only move my lips like I'm singing, but to please no actual singing.
The kids at work are like, Miss Henderson, please stop. I'm like, stop it.
Right. That's really interesting. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna look up Little Shop of Horrors alternate endings.
Number 2, apple or pumpkin pie. I do not really like either, but I love pecan pie, so I'm going rogue.
And anyone in the chat, you guys can answer in the chat. And if we see them, we'll read them out. I guess I'll go next since I said something. I'm allergic to cinnamon, so I can't really do apple pie at all. But you can make pumpkin pie without cinnamon. So pumpkin pie.
A lot of pumpkins, a couple apples.
I'm team pumpkin. Love pumpkin. I love pecan pie as well. But apple is okay, you know, if you put enough ice cream on it, but pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin everything. So pumpkin.
Taylor, I got scared for you.
I love a good bat wing pie, but if I had to choose, I would pick preferably poisoned.
Poison.
Poison apple.
Good answer.
That is awesome. You know what I really love? Well, peanut butter pie. Peanut butter pie, it's amazing. It's my favorite.
See, that should be a tradition because peanut butter is very American. It should be
Yes,
a
it should be.
tradition.
Yes, it should be. It should be a movement. Peanut butter pie is just the best.
Peanut butter pie. Allie, what's yours?
Apple.
Apple. And Taylor, what's yours?
Apple.
Apple.
Did
We
anybody
are
see that movie,
excited.
Michael? Because I want to sing now. Pie, pie, I love pie from the movie Michael, where John Travolta is the angel, the archangel, and Andy McDowell sings a song about pie.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Pie,
movie.
pie, I love pie.
Thank you, Roxana.
Me, oh my. Oh, I'm in a singing mood tonight, Taylor. You're in trouble.
I think Taylor's gonna do the best there. I'm kind of worried for you, Kelly.
Taylor's gonna mute everybody now.
Number 3, Halloween party or haunted house. I can't do Halloween houses because I get punchy when I'm scared. Like literally will punch someone if they scare me. So no, parties. Who's next?
What were the choices again?
Haunted house or Halloween party.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go with Halloween party because a haunted house, if they have clowns, I'm out.
Yeah. Sushi?
Oh my gosh, you actually have sushi. I don't really care for haunted houses, like, at all. I like parties, so I would go Halloween party.
Well, I live in a haunted house, so I'll go with Halloween party.
I'm gonna go party too. A party is always fun, right? Gotta love a party. Haunted houses kind of creep me out. I think they're supposed to, but I don't enjoy scary. I don't enjoy evil. So I'm okay with clowns, but I don't like evil. And then they're, when they jump out with you and like touch you or like get near you, I don't like scary haunted houses.
I'm not kidding. I punched someone in the stomach once because he jumped down at me. I get punchy. I become a ninja or something.
Taylor will pepper spray them.
That's
There's
fun.
your cat, Taylor.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, that's Buddy.
So, Allie, what about you?
It'd be party.
Number 4. Store-bought pumpkins or going to the pumpkin. Oh my God, Christy! It scared me. Okay. Store-bought pumpkins or pumpkin patch pumpkins. I'm all about local. So we have a really huge farm up here called Bulgers. They're like pretty famous in this area, so we go there.
So you said store-bought pumpkins or a pumpkin patch?
Sorry, you have to put Valerie's comment up there. That was pretty. That was punny.
Missed it.
I think
I like.
prefer the pumpkin patch, right? But sometimes you don't have one near you. Like I don't think there's any in Florida. But we used to go up north to a big pumpkin patch. with the kids when they
And
were
we
little.
were really little.
Oh,
Got some great pictures.
are there pumpkin patches in California, Nikki or Morticia?
Yes, there is, but they've ran us all out of town, so we have to go with a store-bought pumpkin.
I don't know why you guys seem very nice.
We don't bite hard, so that's why
Not
they
hard.
didn't accept us.
What about you, Miss Allie? Woo.
Oh, I don't really get a pumpkin, but I guess if I did, I'd go to a pumpkin patch to get one.
So each year, the kids at my school, they decorate pumpkins, and one of the classrooms did this, and it made me think of you. It is
Aw.
Cinderella's castle, and it's like in this like shiny metallic. They did a really good job. It's supposed to be based on books, or and we did Winn Dixie.
Aw. That's funny.
Cute.
It was fun. Number 5. What is your favorite fall scent? Mine is sushi. Just
Wait, what?
Just go with it. What's your favorite fall scent?
Then, see,
Marshmallow fireside.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a great scent. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
I love cinnamon. I'm so sorry. I know you're allergic, but I just absolutely love cinnamon, everything. So I have like a ton of pumpkin pie candles, apples and cinnamon. So I just love the scent of cinnamon. So it's mulled cider, that whole
It's a good
thing.
smell, but it gives me a headache as soon as I smell it. So.
Right.
You can't even have candles. Like you can't have any. Oh.
No, this guy that I work with, he makes apple cider every year, and he waits until I'm off, and then he makes it in the office.
Oh.
And he puts
Oh, I
cinnamon,
love apple cider.
he puts cinnamon in his coffee, so he has to bring it in with like a lid over it, so I don't smell it.
My gosh, that's awful. Cinnamon's in a lot of things.
Like
Because
so many fall things, right?
it is fall. Fall
We had
Yeah,
a-
it is.
is the food of the season next to sushi.
We had a new girl. She's not new anymore. She's been there a year, but she was new last year, and she made some oatmeal and had it at her desk. And I was on the phone. I was like, "Oh my gosh, who has cinnamon? My head is killing me." And I forgot to put the phone on mute, so everyone on the phone heard me. But she felt horrible. She was like, "I'll never bring cinnamon in the building again."
A lot of people are
It's
saying
China.
cinnamon.
Yeah, I was
Something with tobacco and Marlowe. Yes, Cindy, that smells amazing.
my favorite scent is ogre dust, but if I had to choose something everybody else uses, I would say spiced cinnamon apple.
Ooh,
Yes.
lovely.
yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite too. I like apple cinnamon type scent.
Hold on, I lost my spider.
I'm just reading the Kelp guy's comment. He said, "Did you hear that Bed Bath & Beyond had to remove all their black pumpkins because they were told it was noting blackface?" Okay, well, here's what I have to say to that. The blue pumpkins for autism and stuff like that, then that is just making fun of Smurfs. And I do not stand by that. That is not okay. Like, come on, people. That's ridiculous. Like, that's even was as ridiculous as saying what I just said. Sorry. See, Sushi gets mad. That was
Sometimes offense can happen where you want to see it.
Yeah.
Because clearly there are like blue pumpkins, purple pumpkins, orange pumpkins, black pumpkins was not in any way, I'm sure, doing blackface.
pumpkins equally.
Yes, I do. Yeah. So that's silly.
I got my spider back. He ran away, but I got him back.
So yeah, that's crazy. But Karen Cook says there's a sparkling cinnamon scent at Bath and Body Works. Taylor, do you have it? I don't have it. I need it. I have
what?
at Bath and Body Works, a scented candle called Sparkling Cinnamon, and she said it's amazing. We
No,
need
I
it.
don't have it. I have 14 candles of just mine for my room. So I haven't really been shopping for candles right now or like recently.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch too, but that sounds amazing. Sparkling cinnamon.
Yummy. Did everybody answer that one? Who wanted to answer? What is your favorite fall drink? Mine is the thing comes from apples and it tastes funny.
Apple cider.
Apple cider. I almost said apple cider vinegar. That's why I didn't finish. And I was like, that is not my favorite drink. Apple cider, warm apple cider. For sure.
I would probably say the same thing. I generally don't drink anything other than water, but I do like spiced apple cider.
Yeah, mine is going to be the caramel apple cider from Starbucks that Nikki didn't know about, but then she did after I said that. But then into Christmas, it's going to be the eggnog frappuccinos. But
oh, yes.
fall's going to be, yeah.
Those
Caramel.
were so good when I could drink those. They tasted so good.
Oh, because they have cinnamon in them too.
Yeah, there is I found it, I don't remember where, but there is a pumpkin creamer that does not have cinnamon in it.
Oh, wow.
And it's really good. So I just use that in different things. It got really quiet.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for someone else to
It's
go.
kind of like that. It's like someone talks and everyone else is like,
we're so the opposite of another show who talk all over each other, which I love them, but we're so polite. We're like,
was it our favorite beverage? Because
yes.
you know, warm apple cider is amazing. I just found at Aldi's a apple cider wine, and you're supposed to serve it warm. So I'm super excited to try that on Halloween.
ooh,
I usually make apple cider sangria, which is amazing, right? It's amazing. So good.
So in that realm of drinks, what is your favorite pumpkin-based food? Like, I have a swap coming up, and the person sent me a whole box of pumpkin spice everything, and I ate it until I was pumpkin spice wasted. I was seeing double. I had so much pumpkin spice. But my favorite is pumpkin spice cereal. I don't know why, but it's so good.
So I like pumpkin pie is my favorite with like whipped cream on top or a scoop of ice cream. And for my drink, because I didn't mention the drink, but it would be that spiced apple cider at Starbucks.
Sounds good. How about you, Allie?
Wait, are we still talking about the drinks?
The food.
No, what's your favorite pumpkin
Sorry,
food?
I've been reading the comments. I'm getting caught up. Yeah, I'm not big on pumpkin really as far as food. So I don't know.
I love it all.
Pumpkin
Pancakes, amazing. Pumpkin pie with whipped cream, gotta love it. Pumpkin muffins, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin. I love it all. I love it all. And pumpkin bread. Ooh, pumpkin bread.
Ooh,
pumpkin
yes.
cookies. Oh, I love pumpkin cookies.
I make a cinnamon-free pumpkin pie with cream cheese. And
That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Well, let me ask you that. Like, when you're in the parks around this time of year, what is your must-have treat that is kind of fall related in the parks? I think mine would have to be, I mean, this is more closer to Christmas, but when they have the hot chocolate, like at the party, so good.
I like
Um,
their caramel apples.
Oh yes.
Caramel apples are always a good thing. I like the pumpkin beignets in Disneyland that they had. I believe they have them over at Port Orleans French Quarter. So I still need to go over there because there's some kind of crazy pumpkin beignet ice cream layered thingy that I need to take Dylan over and try. But the pumpkin beignets at Disneyland are amazing.
Ooh,
So.
that's not good. I've never had a beignet at the parks. I need to get on that.
They're so good.
Aren't they all made of cinnamon?
Oh yeah.
I've never had one, period.
Do normal beignets have cinnamon? No,
It's
they
usually
don't. Just the regular ones
sugar.
don't. Just powdered sugar, but no. Like they had did you ever have the caramel one, Nikki, at Disneyland? Yeah. So see, at Disneyland, there's a New Orleans Square. So you can get beignets all the time right there in the park.
Yeah,
Close to
they have
Pirates.
them all year round here. And then if they don't have them in the parks, you can always get them at Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen, which they're the best there because they're like freshly made, so they're still warm in the bag. They're the best.
They're closer to what you would find in New Orleans.
Yeah,
Like actually at
They
in New
still
Orleans.
use the same batter that Cafe du Monde uses in New Orleans.
Ooh,
New Orleans.
That
Mhm.
sounds amazing. Right there, what Jim says.
caramel apples covered in dark chocolate.
Yum.
But you got to add peanuts to it, like roll it in peanuts and then
Give it that crunch.
yes.
What is your favorite Halloween candy? Mine is candy corn, and y'all can fight me because I love it.
Mine are the apple suckers with the caramel that is like wrapped
Oh,
around
those are
it.
good. Those are good. I love candy corn, Cat. I like obsessed with candy corn, especially the Indian candy corn with the chocolate. Oh my gosh, those are so good. Fight me too, because I love candy corn. It's so good. But those Indian corn ones, but I won't say that's my favorite because I mean like chocolate is my favorite. Like Reese's, I love Reese's. Oh my goodness, so good.
It's really good.
Kathleen and Jim both like Reese's too.
I love chocolate covered spiders.
Crunchy. Lots of protein.
I'm deathly allergic to all dairy products. And then, like, went forever without having, like, sweets. So I really don't like candy. And then, like, when I go to Disney and stuff, there's nothing that's, like, dairy-free. So there's no, like, fall treat that I can have because literally everything has dairy in it and would kill me.
That stinks.
I know.
Yeah.
Dairy is so hard. I mean, like,
It's in everything.
yeah, even like I know Disney's good about a lot of vegetarian meals, but they haven't been as good with vegan options. They're starting to get some in, but you need to have those vegan options for people who can't have dairy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Usually at a sit-down restaurant, they're fantastic about making her something amazing. Like they've even made her Mickey waffles. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And it's the quick service that's kind of hard for Taylor.
Yeah. Things like
because she is truly deathly allergic. Terrible.
Yeah, Disneyland's starting to get a little bit more friendly with like different food allergies and like more vegan options and even gluten-free options. So I think it's because it's California and so they're more like health conscious and like
Right.
dairy-free, all these things. So they've gotten better at it, I would say.
What are coffee crisps, Cindy? Is that cookie crisp but coffee flavored? I've never heard of that. Let's see.
Oh, I know it's candy coffee crisp, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like airy, kind of like a waferish, but it's layered, right? And then, yeah, they're good. Do you remember when? I mean, you have to be old like me. But do you remember when people used to give you that horrible like candy when you go trick or treating that was in the orange or the total orange or total black, and it was wrapped like taffy? Oh, that stuff was so awful.
that
I'd
was
be
awful.
so sad when
Oh, yeah.
when people would give that to you. You'd just be like, oh, bleh.
That's when you
that is
close your
that is
house.
not tradable at the end of the night. Nobody wants that.
Yeah. It's
Oh, this was
the
good.
black and orange taffy.
Ooh,
And
Yeah,
I
it's
hated the black
gross.
ones. The orange ones, I was like, I could stand, but the black ones, I would never eat.
They were
Throw those in
so
the
bad.
trash. That and black licorice, I throw them both in the trash. And candy corn.
I'm with you on that one.
don't throw out the candy corn. Mail it to me. What
I
is
will give you every bit of candy corn I ever get because I never eat it. To me, it
Send it
tastes
to
like
me.
wax.
I
Send it
know.
to me.
It's sweet wax. It's delicious.
You know, you have to get Brock's. Brock's is the only.
Brock's
It's
is
got
the
like that honey taste to it, and it's soft, but not like
She
seriously.
knows. She knows.
Yes. If you get any other candy corn, it's just like sugar. But the
I'll just
Brock's
eat it.
has like honey, and it's soft, and it's so good. I love it.
I
Send
just
it
had
to
a
me.
bag of Brock's candy corn last night, Kelly. It is good.
It's so good. So good.
Nicole like black licorice. Good on you. My grandmother does too, but ooh.
My mother loved black licorice, so at Easter she would take all the black licorice jelly beans, you know, and now I'll eat one just in memory of my mother.
Aw.
Aw.
It's like having a shot for her, but it's a jelly bean.
Yeah.
That's sweet. What is your favorite childhood fall memory? I think mine would be bonfires. And my brother, like we lived a big farm area in a very small town called Boring. And yes, it was boring. There were cornfields, and we would stay out all day from the morning till night. When we heard the dinner bell, we had to come in. And sometimes we'd be in the cornfields and we couldn't figure out which way was which. So he would have to climb on my shoulders to look above the corn. Hi, baby. To look above the corn to find out which way to go. So that's mine.
So what was the question? The favorite fall activity?
Yeah, like fall memory from your childhood.
From a childhood. Mm.
It's your baby. And your baby is Leanne.
You know, we before we moved to Arizona, when I was really small, we lived in southern Indiana in a town called Boonville. And actually, we lived outside of Boonville. We were in Begonia Springs, but Boonville was the town with one stoplight. But it was really fantastic. So, you know, we would go on hay rides, and one of the neighbors would pull the kids in a tractor. He would pull a wagon behind it, and all the kids would get in it in our little costumes, and then he would drive us through the country and then let us out at each house, and then we'd go trick or treat, and then we'd jump back in. And so it was kind of like a hayride trick or treat because we lived in the country, so the houses weren't close together. So it was super fun, and my mom would always have you know, some fantastic outfit made for me, and it was just good times. I miss my parents and all the good times that I have with them. And my brother. My brother was always Elvis every year.
I think mine would be, we have in our old childhood home, we had a huge tree that the leaves would fall every year. And so we'd have a ton of leaves. And the favorite thing that me and my brother loved to do was like rake all the leaves into a big pile and then jump into the leaves. So that's something that we used to do.
Cat.
I forgot about that, Nikki, till you said that, because we, you know, living in Indiana in the country, we'd have to, you know, rake the leaves. And I'm not going to say I actually helped that much, but I did get to jump in them, which was so fun.
Yep.
Thanks, Nicole.
Wait, what happened to sushi?
I ate it.
Changed to Maleficent.
Taylor, how about you?
I don't know. I guess I would not really like childhood, but like high school. I really liked like having some of my like closest friends over, and like we were juniors, but we were still trick or treating because free candy, and it was just always really fun, and it was always really spicy. I don't know. It was good.
They would come over to the big potluck party, right? She'd bring all her friends, and then they'd hop the fence because we lived on a golf course, and they would hop the fence with like glow sticks after everything and have like hide and seek out in the golf course after Halloween. So that was always really fun for them.
Sushi has left the building.
She's changing her name again so it doesn't say perfectly
Probably.
sushi.
Because now she's perfectly maleficent.
Oh, so I was saying thank you to Nicole. Today is my 2-year anniversary for YouTube.
Ooh, happy anniversary.
Happy
Not
anniversary.
perfectly sushi.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, so it's
That's
just not
amazing.
Happy anniversary. I'm so proud of you. Your channel has inspired so many people and has really gotten us as a community closer with your swap and your tags and your amazing creative mind and organizational skills. I bow to you.
Aw.
No, seriously. I know that I speak for everyone. You are such a blessing in the YouTube community.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are the most organized woman in America.
Probably not, but I am pretty organized. I get stressed when I'm like like today. I wasn't really stressed, but I was like rushing around. I left work. I had to go to the post office. I had to go get groceries. I had to go pick up some more polyfill. I get home and I have the groceries away. My daughter gets picked up to go slumber party. I try to do some makeup. Oh my gosh, I didn't even sit down until I came in here. And you guys saw me before we went live. I was sitting there shoving my face with my dinner.
Hi, Juan.
Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the spooktacular show. Okay, I turned off my light. Now I can't read the list. Well, that's a dumb question. I mean, I'm sorry. No dumb questions. It says wool socks or slippers. Ew. First of all, I'm not wearing wool socks because I'm allergic. And slippers are not going to keep my feetsies warm. Toe socks.
Well, I don't own any wool socks, but I own slippers, like those free ones you get from Victoria's Secret when you buy a pajama set. So I wear those when I'm going to take the dog out to pee. So they're not really like slippers. They're like backyard shoes.
Backyard shoes. I like that name. So last question, ladies. What is your favorite fall tradition that you do every year? No matter how silly, you have to do it. Christy, you want to go first?
A silly fall tradition. I don't know. I mean, I put my fall decorations out at the end of July.
Oh my. Oh,
It's my favorite season. I love fall. I start getting all the smells right at the end of July and all through August and September and October. And then November 1st, the Christmas trees go up because I have 12.
You have 12 trees?
Yeah, it takes me like a week and a half to get all of it up.
I thought I was really onto something with 3 or 4. Wow, that's a lot. How do you even get them in your house?
They're in the garage. Oh, you mean like, I have
Decorated.
I have 2 in the living room. I have the 12-foot one in the living room, and then my Mickey Mouse one in the living room. I have 2 by the front door on the inside and 2 by the front door on the outside.
That's so cool.
6. I have 1 in the office area. That's 7. And then 1 up here goes like right here, right next to me. It's 8. Where are the other
kids'
ones?
rooms? Do you put them in the kids' rooms?
1 in the bedroom, some 9. No, I don't put them in the kids' rooms. Their rooms are kind of small. 1 on the kitchen bar. That's 10. I'm missing 2. I don't know. I can't remember.
Hey,
You'll
Bob,
know.
can I have 10 Christmas trees? Chrissy has 10 Christmas trees.
You'll know when you
Said
see
no.
me do my
You know,
tour.
we put up Taylor's right. We put up like quite a few, and each kid has a little one in their room with like their little theme or whatever. And then, but I don't put them up till after Thanksgiving. I'm kind of traditional like that. But I do leave my Christmas tree up through the 12 days of Christmas to 3 Kings days in January. So for Catholics, Christmas doesn't actually start until Christmas Day. And then the 12 days of Christmas go through January 6th, which is when the 3 Kings found Jesus. So that we celebrate that. So I like to keep my tree up later. And sometimes I wait till like the end of January to take it down because I just love having it up. But I usually put it up the day after Thanksgiving. So it's so weird here because I have such a smaller house than I did in Arizona. So I only have 1 tree. 1 tree now. And then a couple little ones.
We just decorate for Halloween, and the tradition we don't stick on is we watch Halloween movies from the beginning of Halloween to the end. I'm usually the one that sticks to it. Everybody else kind of goes on their own, and we used to do it all as a family, and then my family's starting to be antisocial, and so now they don't watch them with me anymore, and I'm stuck watching them on my own. But I still keep the tradition alive and watch Halloween movies, like at least one every day.
I love that. That's really great. Kind of like they countdown to Christmas, like ABC Family did.
Yeah, we used to
do that countdown to Halloween.
Yeah, we used to do it to where we would have like all the days like on a calendar, and then each person had so many days that they got to pick so that everybody would have an even amount. So it's like Marseille would have 6 movies to choose from. Ari would have 6 movies to choose from. I would have 6 movies to choose from. So it just goes so that everybody had the equal amount of movies, and then we would alternate days. So like one day would be Ari's movie day, and then she would pick what movie she wanted to watch, and then we would rotate.
Sorry, I had to throw that comment up there because
So cute.
he's right on point.
Yeah. She's amazing. I think something that I like to, well, it's what other people do that I really like, love and embrace is my mother-in-law always sends out cards all year long, and Halloween is no exception. So I always get like a card in the mail, and usually it'll have like $1 in it for some reason. I'm not complaining, it's $1. So
That's
at work, at work we have Halloweenies for lunch. So up in the staff room, they'll make us hot dogs, and like we have like a hot dog lunch that day. It's just silly things like that I adore.
I love hot dogs at Halloween, and chili, and cornbread, and like those spiced donuts with apple cider.
Yes.
I mean, there's just so many at Halloween. You gotta love it.
I really wanted chili the other day. Like, I never want chili. And then all of a sudden I did. And I told my husband, I was like, go to Wendy's and go get some chili for dinner. Wouldn't you know it, they're closed for renovations? Like the one time of the year. It's okay.
We make chili
That's
with
funny.
homemade Parmesan bread bowls.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You just get like it's a Parmesan bread recipe, and you get the Parmesan dough, and you actually turn a muffin tin over, and then you put it over the muffin.
Oh, okay.
tin,
So it's a little
like
bowl.
a little bowl, yeah, and then
Oh.
you fill it with chili whenever it's baked.
That's a really good idea. I like it. I love those bread bowls at Disneyland. That's another thing, Disney World. These are the bread bowls that are in New Orleans Square. They're so good.
I'm still mad about my hunt for the chimichanga just to realize they don't have them.
We, Taylor and I are, Taylor's still in Arizona, but she comes out here quite a bit to Florida. I've only been in Florida a year. So when I first started going to Disney World, I kept looking for the amazing food that's at Disneyland throughout the park, and it's non-existent. You can't find the chimichanga cart in Disney World.
No,
you can't find beignets. You can't find the bread bowl.
You can't find
anybody who says Disney World has better food. They don't.
Yeah, you can't find the chimichangas. You can't find the bread bowl with the clam chowder and the broccoli cheddar soup.
Like over in Pacific Wharf, right?
Yes.
Even like the chili bowls, they don't have.
The lobster bowls.
I love the gumbo that comes in the bread bowl over in New Orleans Square. I mean, I don't care how long the line is. I will wait for that. And, I eat the bread too. It's so good.
Yeah. And the Monte Cristos.
Oh, the Monte Cristos. Yes. What? And with those fries, the palm fries. I don't know.
Palm frites and mint julep. Oh,
so good. So good.
Your kitty's so cute.
No, he's bad. Dylan for you. He's naughty. Say hi. Hi, friends.
Big chunky. He's cute. Or
Get out of here. Oops.
yeah, Karen.
Karen Cook. Yes, the clam chowder in the bread bowl in New Orleans Square. What? It's amazing. So good. And I don't even like clam chowder, but I love that clam chowder. So good.
Oh yeah, Juan. He said the Pacific Wharf in California Adventure, because they have the Mexican food stand, and then they also have the Chinese food now.
Right.
Yes.
That is, it's amazing. It's amazing the things you can eat there.
That's a good question. Why do you think the food on the West Coast is better? Is it because there's so much parkage in Florida? I mean, how come?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
I think it's more of the culture in California. Like right now, we're big on pretty much California is like most everything's trending. So it's like the newest, hottest things that are going on. California usually gets them before everybody else does. And right now, there's a huge boom in foodies and making sure food is Instagram worthy and that kind of thing. So
but a lot of the food we're talking about is very traditional and has been at Disneyland. So I'm like, Disney World, you're about to celebrate your 50th anniversary. Get with it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Californians are more, don't get me wrong, Californians are more complainy whenever it comes to things like that.
Right.
I know other people kind of just will accept even if the food's subpar or whatever. But Californians are more picky about their food. And so they're just if it's not good quality, they're going to complain. They're going to put it in Yelp. They're going to make a, post about it or something. So they have to their food is
you have so much more of a percentage of annual pass holders that go to Disneyland too. So they where at Disney World, they focus more on people making a once in a lifetime trip and then they're gone. So, it's always new people. Where California, that's why they have more traditions and do they know how to do holidays? They bring out everywhere has some new cookie, some new donut, some new churro, there's just new foods all over the place. So that may be it too. There are fantastic restaurants around Disney World, not necessarily in the park, but in the resorts. But just your staple in the park foods is what I'm like, come on now.
Yeah. And I think in the Disneyland park is more based, it's more geared towards the regulars, the people that come there often, because let's face it, the annual pass holders make the park. If it wasn't for the annual pass holders going, the park would be dead, honestly, because they don't get a lot of tourists that come from different countries and stuff like that. Very rarely will they ever get those. And at Walt Disney World, whenever I went, I noticed that walking around Walt Disney World, I heard so many different people speaking different languages. It was so weird to me because I was just like, they're speaking different languages. And so you can tell like, oh, they're from a different country or they're they're vacationing. At Disneyland, you hardly ever get that. Ever.
Really?
It's true.
Very rare will that
Really just people from like Asian countries go to Disneyland a lot. But it's mostly local or so
and
I think that is true.
Of the time too, you'll see the lines at the parks as far as the rides and stuff go, unless they're like the really popular rides like Peter Pan and like Radiator Springs Racers and those ones, will you have long lines. For the most part, the lines are pretty short at Disneyland, and that's because the majority of annual pass holders, we go just to hang out with each other. We go, we meet up, we have dinner together, we hang around and watch fireworks or something, but we're not big on like, oh, let's go on this ride and this ride and this ride. So yeah, it's pretty much an annual pass holders park.
It really is. And Kill Guy had a really good point that the World Showcase has some fantastic quick service food.
Oh, yeah.
It is basically, I'm not an Epcot person, to tell you the truth. Whenever anybody comes into town, first thing they say is, let's go to Epcot. And I'm like, in my mind, thinking, great, let's do the Sahara Death March. Awesome.
I'm a member of that club.
Especially if it's not like November to maybe April. If it's May to October, it's hot and there's no shade. And yeah, Kat and I got heat exhaustion. But there is some fantastic food. Taylor, she loves the food in Germany. The food and wine is really great. I'm not really a drinker, so but there are some great foods through Epcot. I think I'm more like a little kid. I love to ride rides. I like do things like that. But Epcot, touche. Kill Guy, you win that one. The World Showcase is amazing for food.
Everybody loves food and wine, but I don't get it. Like, oh my goodness, wow, I want to go and test some food out for $7 when I could go get a meal. And I don't know, I just don't get it. I feel like it's ridiculously expensive. And like, I don't know, I just like, everybody's always like, yes, I'm gonna go. And I'm always like, have fun. Like, I don't know.
Well, we sort of sniper our food through Epcot World Showcase. Taylor and I, we know what we're going to go get. We get it. But people like to drink. To me, honest opinion, people like an excuse to drink too much. It's like New Year's Eve. Honestly, to me, World Showcase is just an excuse for adults to drink too much.
Well,
I'm just saying.
For us, like when we went to Walt Disney World,
I will go with you, Juan.
We wanted to.
I will do the Sahara Death March with you, Juan. I'd enjoy it. That would be amazing.
For us, when we went for our honeymoon, we wanted to do Food and Wine Festival because we've done food and wine here in California. So we wanted to do it in comparison to Disneyland and see like what their food offerings were. And we actually weren't disappointed. We loved it, but we ended up getting the what is it called? The passport.
Yeah.
You pay like $35 or something like that. And you get like so many tabs. So we didn't eat at the parks for dinner or anything. We used our food and wine tabs as our food. Cause we, the portions are like, tapas portions. So we basically like would get something and then me and him would split it. And then that way we were able to try more things and, split it in half, and we were able to try out more things. And there was some things that we didn't want to try. We looked at the menu and we're just like, that doesn't even sound appetizing. But there was some stuff that we got that we absolutely loved. And we, some of them we went back for seconds because we liked it so much. So I think the Fruit and Wine Festival is geared more towards, vacationers coming that haven't been there before, that want to try out different foods from different parts of the world, because it is supposed to be like foods from different parts of the world for you to experience. So,
you're saying that, and Karen said that it is a way to try the foods in a smaller amount for a smaller amount of money as well. Taylor, Kennedy, and I
do it right. Generally, people spend too much money.
Right. But Taylor, Kennedy, and I, we did the whole food and wine dealio. And what we did was we would just buy one and then each have a bite of it and then go to the next thing. So we were able to try a lot of things, and we had a great time. It wasn't too hot that day. And it was really, really nice. I love that steak. I'm sure it was a fancy name for it over in Canada. It was so good. And the beer cheese.
The
was so good. But Ireland was by far my favorite, with the little sausages and the mashed potatoes and my people. It was really, really good. So
that
it was fun.
Our favorite. Me and Scotty's favorite booth was Ireland as well.
So I think in a group is the way to do it. Like, go in a group, and then not everybody gets something. Just get something, and then everybody try it, and then go to the next thing. Otherwise, you're just going to get control,
I'm sorry,
right?
he is so needy tonight. He will not let me put him down.
We use tax credits.
Cute.
Hey, Jim.
This is how he is every night.
Jim's mentioning the Festival of the Holidays. Jim, what do you recommend trying at the Festival of the Holidays in Epcot? Because I will be there.
Oh, Festival of the Holidays at Disney, I love.
Mommy, you're expecting that people take a, mindful that there's other people. Everybody I know is like, okay, I'm taking half of this, take a big group, and you're like, okay, everybody's rationed out.
Yeah.
You've got high expectations of people. Hi.
Remember, I was stealing your fries last year, Taylor, and dipping them in my beer cheese.
This is the only thing
I
can
really good
eat.
at beer cheese.
I wanted to fight you.
Ladies, I'm going to have to cut this short. My daughter is actually at a Halloween party for school, and hush you. And so I have to go pick her up from the Halloween party right now. So I hate to cut you guys short, but I have to go.
All right, have a good night. Your makeup looks fantastic.
Thanks. I don't even have time to take off my makeup, so I'm gonna.
I love it.
Like driving in the car.
You look great. At stoplights, please, Nikki, just look over.
I know.
Stay in character, girl. Stay in character.
All right, I will. Thanks, ladies. Have a happy Halloween.
Halloween.
So apparently I don't know how to do Epcot. So, somebody come and tell me. But we were talking about Festival of the Holidays. And I remember last year there was like a cookie trail you could do through Epcot Festival of the Holidays. And so you eat a cookie at every land item.
Yeah, I remember hearing that, but I never actually tried it. Go away. Sorry. And then would somebody want this?
Yes, send it to me.
Oh my gosh,
Taylor's a cat lady.
I'm allergic.
So needy. I need love. Love me.
My cat spazzes like that. I woke up with her on my face this morning, and she was like, "Hey, you gotta pet me now." I was like, "It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't breathe." But
I know that's I mean, my gosh. I mean, seriously, he wants to be attached to me right now.
More sunshine,
That's
please.
the best
I totally agree. I just am reading More Sunshine, please. He said the American food is always good, and you know what? It is. Nikki and I went during the Flower and Garden Festival, and the American food was really, really good. And then also in Food and Wine, Taylor and I went, and with Kennedy. And the American food was really good, and it wasn't what you would expect. It wasn't like hamburgers and hot dogs. It was really good, a lot of brisket, and really, really good. So, and he also said he did the cookie crawl, I guess it's called.
Cool.
And I think you'd have to do that with friends, because that's a lot of cookies. So if anybody wants to go on a cookie crawl, I'll go.
Do it.
I'm in
I love cookies.
on the 30th because that's the first day of the festival.
There you
Well,
go.
the 29th is the first day of the festival holidays, but I'm not at the parks that day. So the 30th, we'll do it.
I like the American food, like in the pavilion and everything, but the Maryland crab cake is living a lie because it's not a Maryland style crab cake. They put peppers in it. And if you're from Maryland, you do not put peppers in your crab cake recipe. I'm sorry. That is just an untruth and it's un-American. But so otherwise, I think it's good.
Was it like jalapeno peppers or like
It was
green
like
peppers?
bell peppers, like the red bell peppers. Why would you do
okay.
that? No, it's so simple. You just the crackers and the egg for the binding, salt, pepper, Old Bay. You're done. Why ruin a good thing?
I don't know, but Nikki and I had something over there where I had brisket with jalapenos on it. It was amazing.
Ooh.
It's like, yes, more jalapenos, please. It was so good.
Oh, I do like jalapenos.
Yeah.
Cat Candy Mom says she's gonna punch you over some hot peppers.
I like peppers. It just doesn't. It does not belong in a crab cake. Bob. Bob. Hello. Oh, he's not answering.
Yeah, Roxana, let's do the cookie crawl.
Born and raised in Maryland, and if you put peppers in his crab cake, I'm pretty sure he would yell at you.
You know, Karen, you're right. I just, the last time Kat and I went to Epcot is the last time I've been because I got heat exhaustion. So I'm remembering that and forgetting the good times. I did go to the Festival of Arts. That was so fun. There were so many like cool like photo opportunities and so many like hands-on crafty arty things you could do that were free. That was really great. And the food was really, really good. I tried that thing you just said, and that was really good. So, and that's a cooler time of year, so that was good. So I dog Epcot, but usually I have kiddos with me. So when I go, well, I used to. So now I just have Dylan who likes to eat. So he would probably like
He's a smart boy.
I have to bribe him to go to Disney. He acts like I'm like it's a child, endangerment or something. Like, oh, you're taking me to Disney, you're forcing me to go. I have to like bribe him with food, which is terrible. It's awful. But Taylor is always game to go. She loves Disney, and Matthew loves Disney, and Jalen loves Disney, and Kennedy likes it sometimes.
Sometimes Dylan doesn't. He's like, no, thank you.
Really?
I know
Yeah,
that's so wrong.
I took a video with Dylan, which I really like. But I had to bribe him with food. Like, hey, I'll buy you lunch if you go with me.
Oh, you can just adopt me. I'll go with you. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm always looking for someone to go with me.
Kelly,
Yeah.
I'm coming down next October.
Yay!
Hopefully
We're gonna
sooner
have
than that too. Don't tell my husband. Did you hear him? He said, no, you're not. I love you. Okay.
You're coming down in a month, so you can come down with me.
Yeah.
Christy said that I can stay in her suitcase.
You can stay with us. Bring a blow-up mattress, and you can stay in our resort with us.
Bob said no.
Oh.
Oh, and he's not the boss of you.
Yeah,
he's
that's
not.
what I was about to say. Like, screw him. Nobody needs I'd be like, I'm out. I wouldn't be asking.
But see, here's the problem.
Yeah,
with
it's
that.
better to just do it without asking and ask for forgiveness later.
Okay, but see, here's the problem, ladies.
Don't ask for permission. Just do,
He's the cook and the maid. So if I so then I won't get food and the house won't be clean.
Well, then you're in a pickle.
A dill pickle?
You're in a pickle.
He's the best husband ever. He really doesn't mind me going.
Yes, people come
traveling.
down and go to the parks with me because I have to bribe Dylan with food. And my husband
Yeah.
doesn't go either.
No, he hates it.
He hates it.
He's
The
always-
only time he'll go is when we're meeting Al and from Florida Freaks and Gonzo. That's the only time he'll go.
We'll be
Otherwise, I'm
mid-dinner
alone.
and he's watching a live stream or like some guy fixing his car. I'm like, dude, we're at a nice restaurant.
We all want to kill him.
What?
We all want to kill him because we're at Disney.
Oh
and
yeah,
he's
I'm always
watching
like,
YouTube.
fight me. Oh my goodness.
I don't. I
He
don't.
usually stays in the hotel room.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
that's my favorite part.
Now everybody feels sorry for me because I have to go to the park alone.
Yeah,
So come down and go to the park with me.
that's right.
You work there. You can go to the park as much as you want for free.
You left me.
I know. So sometimes I go after work on Saturdays and Sundays just to, I don't usually ride rides by myself, but I do. I've never ridden rides by myself, but I do like to shop and eat. So I'm obsessed with Casey Corner's like special hot dogs. So I try to go there once a month by myself, or if I can bribe Dylan.
Well, we'll have to ride Tower of Terror because no one in my family will ride it with me. So I always ride it by myself.
You know, I just rode Tower of Terror at Disney World for the first time. And I've ridden Tower of Terror at Disneyland numerous times, and I've ridden Guardians of the Galaxy at Disneyland now. That used to be Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror at Disney World is completely different. It's so different. Like how you get like in Disneyland, you would get in it and you would go up, right? In Disney World, you get in your little thing and then you go like through this room and then you go up. Have you ridden it, Taylor?
No,
In
because
Disney World?
everybody that I know is straight chicken, including you, and nobody ever wants to do the like thrill rides.
I will ride Tower of Terror. I will ride it. I just don't like Rock and Roller Coaster. You know,
I don't
haven't
like that
ridden
because
that
it's
one
too
before.
short. My head is.
I mean, I'll do
like,
it.
My head
like,
ends up just going.
Yeah. But Tower of Terror is completely different. I mean, it's kind of the same-ish. It's but you go like through this like roomy thing and you go quite a ways and then you go up. So it's cool. I like Tower of Terror. You know, it's frightening and I don't like heights, but it's a good time. I was impressed it was different. Oh, yes, I think so, Cynthia. I think she is.
I gotta get all my Halloween ears in. I gotta get them all in.
I showed mine all the other day with Taylor, so I'm keeping the pirate.
These are from
I
May.
need you to send me my ears home.
No, you need to come to Florida and go to the park with me.
I'm sending a huge box of my ears home. I'm like, we got to take them all back.
No, why? What are you going to do with them there? Nothing. And you gave them to me. That's an Indian giver.
No. I'm talking about like not those ones. I'm talking about like my ears, like the parks
The ones
ones
in
and
this
stuff.
box that I'm supposed to send.
The ones that I'll literally never wear, but they're room decor.
Like the rose gold and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, Kat is the new Christy.
What do you
With
think
the
of my
ear
bow?
changing.
I went from having no ears to having 7 pairs of Halloween ears. So I have
Oh
to
my
get them all in.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, you're about to get one more.
Say again.
I said
Karen
more.
says that the reimagining of Tower of Terror as Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome, and I'm telling you, it is flipping awesome. I love that ride. I mean, you're being plunged to your death, but 2 of the best soundtrack ever created. It's amazing. I love that ride. I mean, I like Tower of Terror, but I love Guardians of the Galaxy. They just made it crazy. Instead of just dropping where like before you just gravity pulled you. When they redid the Guardians of the Galaxy, first of all, the music is amazing, but it pushes you down and pushes you up. So it's like, oh my God, you literally are lifted up off your seat. That seatbelt just pulls you in, as you know, Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 are singing, and it's just amazing. I love that ride.
That sounds horrible.
It's awesome. I mean, I get really like frightened, and when I get frightened, I giggle like a nut. I like cackle like a witch. I just, oh my gosh! So I am giggling through the whole thing, just knowing I'm being plummeted to my death. But it's amazing.
I just sit there going, waiting for the camera. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Taylor is the queen of the on-ride camera. Like, I mean, everybody else looks like they're in terror, and you know, I look horrible all the time in those on-ride photos. Taylor literally looks like a supermodel. She's like, you know, like how? She researches where the camera is.
No, I don't. I just know where they are.
I forget every time, and then I'm like, dang it.
You know what I don't get is the camera in Pirates at Disney World. Like,
Oh, it's
nothing's
no.
happening where it takes your picture. So everybody just looks like this.
The Walt Disney World Space Mountain is the worst. Please do not show my side profile. Wow, you exposed me like that. Like, I literally look like a huge potato in every one of those pictures. I'm like, I'm trying to make myself look like an Instagram goddess. This is not cute. I'm not
Maybe
trying
I
to
should
put,
think of
like
the
Jabba the
angle.
Hutt out there.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. But yeah, I don't get, you know, anyway, I digress. But yes, but no, she's usually the queen of the pictures.
Yeah, that
And-
Space Mountain one's the only one that's like, excuse me, no thank you.
There's one on Snow White too, where they take it from the side. Like
Oh,
a
I
weird
love
spot.
that one. My favorite one is the one of you going,
Terrible. And then like my hair was like all plastered down and like blowing
looks
back.
like she has no hair, and then she's going,
And Taylor goes, "Who is that hideous man?"
I didn't know it was her.
Who is that hideous man? I go, well, that's your mother. Your mother is that hideous man. Thank you. I can have no
so
self-esteem whatsoever. God.
You got my stomach hurting from laughing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, who's that hideous man? So mean.
It's not my fault you were on in the
Did
picture.
I look like a hideous man?
And then I couldn't post it because I was looking pretty nice. And she was going right next to me. So, yeah. I have it printed out in a Disney World scrapbook, but
Oh my goodness.
I might have to see that picture sometime, Taylor.
Yes.
So now I won't like wear I think it was like had been wearing my mini like baseball hat, and then for the ride I had taken it off, so my hair was all smushed down, and then the wind blew it like this, so I looked like I had no hair, and apparently had a really cute look on my face. So now I just keep the hat on and hold it because I'm like, Taylor will post this horrible picture of me.
Go in and make it your YouTube profile picture.
Changing all my passwords after this stream. Oh my goodness. Oh, just wait. All of you that have your daughters are too young to be feisty yet.
I got this. Want this? I'll trade you. Here, Taylor.
My 7-year-old, she is sassy, so sassy.
Ah, good times, good times.
Well, everybody in chat, thanks for joining us tonight.
This was fun. Super fun.
Did we want to go? Did we want to talk any about the new trailers for the new movies, or are we ready to go? Go, Kelly.
Go, Kelly, go.
Jungle Cruise looks so hilarious. Has anybody seen that? It's so hilarious.
Yeah.
First of
looks
all, I
like
am in love with The
Jumanji.
Rock.
A little bit.
And then when he starts talking about, the backside of water, and oh my gosh, that is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Saw Maleficent 2 this week and loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then Star Wars. I mean, I got all goosebumpy and like teary-eyed and like, yay, Star Wars. This is going to be an amazing movie. And it's Ray they better tell us who's like how she is, who she's related to.
Well,
And
I think the whole point is that that's not important. It's because it's kind
it is important.
but
Just like Harry Potter, it was like he was an ordinary boy, but he really wasn't.
right.
He had lineage
But here's
that
the
made
thing.
him important.
Anakin didn't have any of that. He was literally kind of just made. He was
But
just
we don't know that. I mean, we
Well,
don't really
his
know
mom
that.
his mom, well, in the books, it kind of goes on to explain a little more, but his mom said that she was just pregnant. Like it was just the Force. The Force, she was Virgin Mary of Star Wars. But
Well, I would say that's pretty important.
right.
I would say that's pretty special.
But so that's what they're
Heated argument on Star Wars.
but that's what they're kind of trying to put in there is that like it's not who the lineage is. It's if the Force chooses you, and then all these
Yeah,
kids.
it says Rise of Skywalker. So she
does.
I really feel like she's Luke's daughter. I feel like she's Luke's daughter.
But
And I'm gonna be really sad if she's not.
I think with all the fan theories, I think they're leaning a different way.
Probably. But
Because
I'm just saying, I'm gonna be
then
sad.
the whole chemistry between those two characters is just creepy.
Yeah, I think Kylo's her brother.
Oh,
Well, that's what you want to think that, but what would that say about Princess Leia and Han Solo? They would be horrible parents. So why would they just discard the daughter? That doesn't even make sense.
One of them committed adultery.
Princess Leia's a skank.
It would most likely have been Han.
He
Unless
was a
she
cutie
was just,
patootie
like,
in his day.
Beat?
He was
To
the
that
rebel
baby.
traveler, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't have the like Skywalker lineage. Leia did, but I and Luke.
Really?
I mean, come on. I feel like it's Luke. Luke is her father. And I mean, Kylo. Maybe Kylo Ren will be the rise of the Skywalker. Maybe he'll turn good and quit being a grumpy teenager like
I
Dylan.
think it's more like he'll sacrifice himself in some way for the greater good.
They should give him a better haircut, and I don't know.
I just when you look at can I say this? This
This
is probably not, but when you look at Luke or Leia and you look at Han Solo and then you look at Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
How did Leia and Han Solo have a 6'4" Jewish son? Just saying. He looks like neither of them. What?
Neither of them.
So
okay, but see, here's the thing. You have to remember, and I love Lucas films. I love him. He's great. He's not the best writer per se, and he just kind of throws things in there where he's just like, let's put this in here, So I feel like that's just him being like, yeah, he's a good actor. Let's put it.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
I
Lucas
first saw
did
him on that show on HBO where there's the chubby girl who's a writer and he's her boyfriend. Did anybody watch that? It was like a series. I forget what it was called.
Girls.
girl. That's what it is. Like so weird. But like for the first movie, I was like, waiting for the girl writer to come out every second. But now I'm over it. But anyway, and let's not forget, Frozen will be out.
I'm excited.
Soon.
Me too.
I'm so excited for it. It looks really good. I like that they're like exploring the sisters more. And God bless you, child. Cinnamon roll.
Oh, is this from the cooking husband?
Thank you. Oh,
I need me one of those.
Oh,
You want to?
Christy, don't breathe in.
I don't think it goes through the computer like that.
Yeah,
Hey,
just
Cargo.
don't breathe for the rest of the chat.
No breathing.
Christy, I do feel bad because cinnamon is delicious.
I've
It's
had
amazing.
it before. Before I got pregnant with my daughter, I wasn't allergic to it. It was her that made me allergic to it.
Like with allergies and stuff, it usually goes in like 8-year waves. So maybe it was scary.
Maybe in like a year. She's 7.
Everybody watch me eat my cinnamon roll.
You were cracking me up.
Watch it in silence.
Yeah, so Frozen is exciting. It'll be there's the new merch is out, which is exciting.
Yeah,
And
They need more for adults.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
there are a
oh
lot
my
of
goodness.
Frozen collectors that are adults, especially like
Me.
in their 20s. It seems like there's a lot of girls that really dig Frozen.
And that makes sense.
I had to buy the dolls because they don't have any collectibles. I'm not even kidding. I literally have the Barbie dolls right here. My room is
They're
half done.
so cute. I love the Barbie dolls.
They sing.
They sing.
Well, show
Yeah.
us.
Sing for me.
Okay, so Anna, let me do this. And then Elsa has a spicier song.
Sing it, Elsa.
You might want
Yeah.
to. We could get a copyright for that, so we might want to keep it limited.
Technically, they can't copyright you because it's for review purposes. And if you do, you can
Review
fight it and you'll
purposes
get it back.
only.
Yeah.
My review is out.
It would be illegally copywriting it if they did.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole.
So what is your
copyright
review,
stuff
Taylor?
is not.
What is your review
I
of the
really
Barbie
like the
dolls?
dolls, but I feel like they did a better job on like the Frozen or Olaf's Frozen Adventure one rather than that one. Like her face is just kind of like meh, where they put like a lot of detail into that one. I don't know if you can tell, but like I feel like they just knew like these ones are gonna sell, so they don't have to like really. Oh, my phone died.
Okay.
We lost her.
She said the last thing she said was my phone died, so it probably died.
Yeah.
Hi, Samantha.
She just put in chat that her phone died.
That's funny.
I'm going to remove her from here since it's dead, and she can come back in. Where'd Cat go?
Probably to get more ears or more cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon roll. Stinker.
Oh, I was tagged in a tag today where I have to count. I have to figure out how many ears I own.
Yeah, Taylor and I did the ear tag. I don't know, yesterday, day before, and I didn't know I had so many, so I did that. So,
Is Nicole still in the chat? I got her ears on. I like it.
oh, those are so pretty.
Look at them; they're so cute.
Oh my gosh!
Stitch as Captain America, and then a Stitch as Loki.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Trying to get, love them. Taylor said she'll chill in the chat. Oh, the ears that Nicole made me? No way. You can't have them. They're mine.
They're really cool. I love that. Is it like shrinky dink material or it's so
wired.
cool?
It's really cool. Mm.
Yes, Taylor, there are certain ears that I have that Taylor does not allow me to wear.
Why?
First, Kennedy and I were actually the first ones in our family to start making ears. We thought it would be really fun. And Taylor told us they were garbage and that she would start making them. And she did, and she made them, and they were great. And but she told us we can't wear the ones we made because somebody might mistakenly think that she made them, and that would be like horrible for her ear reputation. And then I do have a couple of the hat kind of ears, like the, that are the actual little like old school hat. And one is Pinocchio, and I love it. But Taylor says I look completely ridiculous in it, so I'm not allowed to wear it. It's just decoration. Should I get it? Do you guys want to see it? What do you tell me?
Get it.
She's cracking up in the background.
I love it. I love the cat. And Taylor says it's ridiculous, and I cannot wear it. So.
Oh gosh, yes, yeah. Showed those recently. I remember that.
I love Pinocchio, and I'm in love with these ears, and I've never worn them. I still actually have the tag on them because Taylor said you are not allowed to be seen in those. So, there.
Oh my gosh, Kat. What is she? You're on mute, Kat. We can't hear you.
Oh, wait.
Sorry. Not feeling too good.
Oh.
I'm okay. I have a fever. So I was like sweating. I was like, I need to change my shirt. I'm back. I had don't worry, y'all. I'm fine. I had an adverse reaction to my flu shot. Only me.
Kelly, those Pinocchio ears look fabulous on you, by the way, girl. You're rocking it.
These, Roxana? Are these the ones you're talking about? I got them from Les Bonnet. I didn't make those.
Les Bonnet?
Les Bonnet.
Les Bonnet. I like it. They're gorgeous. I love those.
I have several from them. Let's see. These. I'll pull them out and show you.
Somebody ate my Melissa ears. Hello?
Was it
Taylor's cats ate all the feathers off her pirate ears.
No, seriously, I really don't know what happened to them. Oh, wow. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Winner, chicken dinner? No. Not a winner.
Well, I can't find all of them, but I have this pair's from them.
Oh,
This pair's from them.
Monkey was sitting on them. There. Now I'm representing Sleeping Beauty.
Has anybody seen Maleficent other than me? Because it's amazing.
I'm thinking about going to see it tomorrow. I really want to go see it. Anybody in the chat seen it?
Karen saw it. Karen, tell us what you thought about it. And I sent like immediately through the whole movie, the Elle Fanning, I think is her name. The girl that plays Aurora looks just like so much like Taylor. And so through the whole movie, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. And then she has some great like fairy crowns. So I took like, I Googled it after I got out of the movie, took screenshots, sent it to Taylor. And I'm like, you need to make ears or fairy headbands like this because they're so pretty.
I love that. Yeah, we were talking about the Jungle Book, the Jungle Cruise. I definitely want to go see that. Melissa Finn is on my list. Was there a new? Oh, some of the stuff coming out at Disney Plus. Some of the originals I'm really excited about. Oh, hey, Christmas ears.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I said I'd show all the ears from Les Bonnet. There's these.
I love those. Even though it's from a scary thing.
These.
Dude, you can't have sushi.
These. These.
Oh, I love those.
Those are fun.
These. These.
Oh, cute.
These. And this.
Those are so cute.
And I've got two more from her coming to me. They're supposed to be here soon. I ordered them in July, and I had to send her like 6 email reminders. And I emailed her 2 days ago, and she said they'll be there this week. They still have not come.
So someone in the chat, my date for sending someone else in here ears has been moved up a couple weeks. So if that person could send that person their ears, that'd be awesome.
Wait, what?
They'll understand.
I actually followed that, Kat. I knew.
Thank you, Allie.
So Taylor needs to send somebody some ears.
Maybe. Well, somebody gave us a deadline of November 1st, and I'm like, I don't have everything.
The shipping deadline. Well, that's because there's so many people that travel in December, and I happen to be one of those.
Yeah. So.
Oh, wait, what? Are we talking about we had an ear swap? No, ornament swap and a Christmas box. Am I missing something?
I think she's talking about the Christmas box.
I'm talking about the Christmas box, and I have her.
Oh, okay.
So your ears are gonna be late.
Great.
But she knows I have her because she gave me her.
That's true.
Because I sent out my Christmas box and I sent out my ornament box.
I got my sticker package today. So if Nicole's still in the chat, I got my sticker package. I know it came from you because I recognize the tape.
Was there a sticker swap?
There was.
Yeah.
But I'm not in that one. How did I miss the stickers?
I'm excited about all the swaps because I got some really cool stuff. It's just some of them aren't here yet. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting all this stuff out. Too much awesomeness going on this Christmas. So ladies, I know that I'm doing Vlogmas. Christy, you're doing Vlogmas?
Technically, yeah. I have stuff scheduled.
I mean, don't you post daily anyway?
Yeah.
You could call it Vlogmas.
Yeah, I post daily anyway. So, but I ordered a 24 days, 25 days of Christmas of Harry Potter box, like a advent calendar. back in June, and I haven't gotten it yet. And I'm wondering when they're going to actually send that. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Back in June?
Yeah, it was a pre-order. I knew they wouldn't send it right away, but I thought they would have probably shipped it by now. Maybe they will, like the 1st of November or something. Last year I got
my donut ears.
Last year I got the glossy box, and that thing was awesome. It was huge too.
The what? Oh, you were talking about that. Yes, I actually looked into that, and that is really cool. Someone today at work had Perfectly Posh has a hot cocoa lotion, and I put it on, and I really like. This is gonna sound horrible, but I wanted to like lick my like hands because it smelled so good. It smelled like hot chocolate. So all day long, I kept going.
Just like a cat licking your paw, right?
Oh my gosh! Someone come get this, please. Anybody want this? Monkey for
Nope.
sale. Monkey for sale.
Allergic, and I have 2 small puppies that like are crazy.
I mean, look at this little tail. Don't look at me all cute. You don't mean it. So, what do you guys have coming up on your channels? Oh, my friend's dead. BRB.
Am I going first? I take forever. Okay. God, what is today? The 25th? Today's my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, which I mentioned that earlier. I have a ghost story coming up on the 29th, and that one was fun to record. We scared ourselves we literally scared ourselves recording the scary story video. I have 2 box swaps, one on the 30th and one on the 31st. Now, I think that's backwards. I think I have a box swap on the 29th and the 31st, and then a ghost story on the 30th. And then a doggy swap box in November, a trip to Disney in November, so I'll do some live streams then. And a bunch of box swaps from December 1st through the 17th, and one with Nikki on the 23rd. And then all the stuff that I made for those box swaps will have DIYs throughout December too.
Awesome.
Who's up?
Uno momento, por favor. I'm talking to the person who I was talking to before in the chat.
Okay,
but now I know who they are.
Kelly, you go.
I have a heck ton in the can that I'm working on. I have, we stayed at Pop Century, so I have a Pop Century room tour. I have a All-Star Music room tour and a resort tour, and an All-Star Movies room and resort tour. And I still have just a heck ton. Like Kat and I went to Garden Grill and had a fantastic meal, and I'm working on that. I have a bunch of foods and resort tours, and then I'm really hoping to get over to World of Disney this weekend and film all the new Christmas stuff. So super excited about that. Oh, and I forgot to say, I got tickets from work to go to the Christmas parade filming thing. So I have 6 tickets if anybody wants to go.
Mom, I'm going to Disney.
When is it?
Yeah, I want to say it's like November 10th at Magic Kingdom.
I'm going to Disney.
So super excited for that. So I got 6 tickets just in case I had any friends that wanted to go. So
I was hoping you were going to say it's November 23rd. Now it would have been like,
I know, right? But I know they do it so early. I was really hoping to get the Hollywood Studios on the 7th, but I was actually out sick a couple days, so I missed it. And but I was able to score the Magic Kingdom Christmas parade taping. So I'll be definitely doing that. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah, So and lots of stuff. I have so much. I think I'm going to start doing Throwback Thursdays or something because I still have a ton of Disneyland footage and just awesome stuff. So
Go, Alicia.
Alrighty, super. Wait, do you guys know that old show where the lady at Walt Disney World used to go, super, okay, super. Well, anyways, I ended up getting that saying from that. So I say it all the time, so you'll have to forgive me. Anyway.
I love
it. Tomorrow I have the pumpkin festival that I went to last Friday. It was a really great time. So I've got that video coming out. And I, like you, Kelly, I actually have quite a bit of things already filmed. I just need to compile and edit a lot of my videos. I'm going to try to get, I was tagged in 2 different Halloween pin tags. I'm going to try to do both of them up by Halloween. I don't know if I will, but I'll try. And then some other tags that I've done. And then between November and December, I've got quite a few box swaps as well, most of which are Christy's. So yeah, that's about it.
Let's see. I have tomorrow I'm doing a Funko Pop tag that I got from Irresistible Magic. Brad did it, so I kind of like decided to do that because I have a lot of Funko Pops. I just did an unboxing for Magic at Your Door. It was really cool. That's where I got that amazing purse. Like, this purse is life. Everything Halloweeny. And then I have a swap coming up in November. It's a cat swap that I got inspiration from Christy's dog swap. And I have to refilm that because the footage ran away. And Monkey's such a diva that, you know, we really should refilm anyway. But yeah, that's about all I have.
Oh, and we forgot to mention that on Halloween, right? We have the Halloween box swap videos are going live. Is that?
Oh, yes.
Is anybody else in that?
Yes, Christy, the Halloween. No, that's Cargo.
That's Cargo. Right, so Cargo, we have that coming up. Yes. I filmed mine. I haven't compiled it, but my box was amazing. It was so cool.
Oh yeah, and our DIY, like we talked in chat after chat one day, and we've got a DIY thing going on. I don't know if you want to do any more details. Yep.
Yeah. So that's November 15th, right? We're going to be Frozen DIYing.
So for anyone in chat that's curious of what that is, because of Frozen 2's release, we girls decided to do a DIY or each our own. And so each of us will have a different DIY posting on that day. And then I think next Friday we're discussing it. That's the day we scheduled to discuss it? Or was it later? Does anyone remember?
I have it written down. I can get back to you. Oh, you guys, he's tearing down the house. Hold on. That's it for sale. So I wrote it down. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sweet Pea. I could have sworn I asked you. I'm sorry.
I know. I was so sad I missed out on the dog swap.
Here.
I don't know how I missed that one, but I have 2 chihuahuas that love stuff.
I'm sorry. We can do another one because now I have 2 dogs in the box that I got because it was way before. I got him way after the whole fact. Actually, I got him after that box came anyway.
And he is adorable.
I know he is. He's a mess. He's very. Have I told you guys like the situation with him? Sorry. We got him out of a slightly less than great situation. It wasn't like terrible, but the owners of the other 2, the adult dogs, they're not inside dogs, they're outside dogs, and I guess they hadn't been out to see the dogs because they had no idea the mom was pregnant, and they didn't know about the boy. They didn't know about the puppy until he was out walking around.
Are you serious?
had no idea about the puppy. Didn't even know the mommy dog was pregnant. And
Were they not feeding them?
I don't know. I guess they were feeding them somehow because they seemed to be pretty healthy. The only thing that was wrong with him is he was covered in fleas.
Oh, I'm sure.
And he's a little bit skittish. We're working on that. He's less skittish than he was 2 weeks ago when we got him.
Seriously, has anybody seen a cat like this? There's something wrong with him. He's so weird.
Your cat is bigger than my 2 chihuahuas put together.
He's really not. He's actually really small. I think he just looks big on camera because my other cat, Mushu, is twice his size.
Look at Cargo. She's cracking me up. She says she doesn't have a dog, but she wants to do the dog stuff and send it to someone, please. Am I allowed
Please
to
send
do
my
a
dogs,
one-sided
Cargo.
swap?
Yes. Send it. I have 2 little chihuahuas that would
I
love
don't need
Cargo
anything. I
stuff.
just want a pup shop. Cargo, I'm sure anyone would love to get pup stuff.
Yes. Absolutely. So yeah, so we're going to do the Frozen thing. So that's exciting. And then our next week, who's hosting next week? Because it's Day of the Dead. It's All Souls Day.
Ooh,
so are we
paint our
doing
faces
any
Day of the
Day
Dead.
of Dead-ish
I
stuff?
could totally do that.
I have a plan. I will get back to you guys, but you know how I like a plan. I'm thinking about painting my face. So
Yeah, Day of the Dead. I'll have to go buy some because I threw all my face paint away after the incident that you guys saw where my face went crazy.
do not do that again.
I was like, let's throw this away and I'll buy new stuff.
That was terrifying.
So yeah, that's cool beans. Yeah, let's have a Dia los Muertos next week or whatever you tell us to do.
But yeah, we can have a cocoa party.
I love Coco, and I do love that, because we lived in Phoenix, we're Catholic, so Dia los Muertos is something that's very normal for us. So when we saw that movie, I just loved it. I loved how they did that movie. So
I have an idea. Sorry, one of my kids does that. I have an idea. Does everyone here have access to watch Coco?
Yes.
I've seen it.
Okay, so why don't we watch it and we can talk about it a little bit, because I really feel like that kind of encapsulates what the Day of the Dead day is, and it's so Disney and it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really just about remembering those that have passed and praying for them, and one day they can return home, rather than what you would think Day of the Dead is. Like it's creepy, or it's not. It's just really a faith-based. And so after we saw that movie, I told all my kids they need to keep my picture on the the mantle. So when I pass, they have to keep me up there so I don't disappear.
So my family's a little morbid. And whenever I take a picture, if it's a really good one, our saying is that one's going on the coffin. We're a little morbid, but if it's a really good picture, then that's gonna go on the coffin.
Right. You should at least pick a good one, right? Yeah, I bet that. Put a good one on the Enfrenda too.
Sorry.
I want candles and the vigils and all that stuff.
I want a party. I want everybody to dress up in their Disney ears and rock out and eat sushi and just have fun. I'm gone, but I'm still there.
Yeah, I think I love the idea of a party. Yeah, that's what I've told everybody too. They have to play disco music. And 80s music. And Elvis, a little Elvis in there.
Uh-huh.
So yes, have a party, enjoy it, show old movies, pictures, It's lots of good food.
I'm gonna go. I gotta take care of something.
Emily's out of here.
Have a good night.
See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, I got distracted. Well, thank you guys for coming out today and watching us. And thanks, ladies, for hanging out.
Cargo cracks me up.
Kelly's cracking up about something. Oh, she said, I want someone to throw me over my neighbor's fence. Wahahaha.
Ah.
Either she doesn't like her neighbor very much, or
I love me some cargo.
All right.
I do too.
We have been on here for 2 hours, so let's get off of here.
All right.
Tired.
Have a good night, everyone. You're
Good night,
amazing.
Guys, thanks for watching.
Night.